to be honest, I feel like more bigger creators should talk about this kind of stuff. But I know that some of them are probably too scared to. I don't know how much of this is truthful, because to be completely honest with you, I only saw this on Twitter as a clip, but I think Kai Cenat, keep in mind, I never watched this guy, but Kai Cenat, I think, recently came out saying, like, you know, he's been dealing with, like, depression for a while. And I remember seeing so many fucking, like, you know, I really admired him for that because, you know, he's being honest, and I feel like as a male and as a creator, it was probably really hard for him to come out about it, right? Because, like, you know, sure, from the outside view, if you're really successful as a creator, people are going to be like, oh, why are you complaining? You know, you have so much going well for you, blah, 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 right? So they don't take their mental health seriously. Plus, he's a male, so people are already going to be like, oh, tough it out, bro. So I really admired him, like, you know, coming out about that. I think that's really cool, and like I said, I don't watch him, but I really respected him for that. But I remember seeing so many people replying to that, basically clowning on him, and I'm like, are you serious, dude? You, like, it... I know for a fact people clowning on him are these very same people who will complain about, like, nobody listening to them, you know? It's like, you're not making this look any better for yourself, dude. You're not helping anyone with this comment. So yeah. Throw back to Chibidoki getting hate for getting his dad flowers for mental health day. Yeah, I saw that too. It's like, bro, why are you shitting on it? You know what? Tiny bit of a rant. While I know this doesn't apply to every guy out there, and I'm not gonna say that bullshit of oh, it's most guys, because I know it's not most guys. I saw a post about this woman saying, men's mental health matters, or something along those lines, right? And I specifically remember seeing so many guys in the comments being like, oh, you're only saying this for attention. Oh, you're only saying this to make a profit. Oh, do you say that when people give you gifts and stuff like that? Like, there was so many guys just hating on her, and it's like, my guys, it stresses me out, guys. It stresses me out. It's like, she is actively trying to make, you know, men who are possibly going through it feel a bit better, feel seen, feeling hid. And you guys are shitting on her for it. Like, what the? I just don't get it, man. Like, sure, you could argue, oh, she's only trying to take advantage of men. And I can see why you may think that. But I feel like it's also just as important to... I feel like you should be able to praise and criticize someone at the same time. So let's say she did take advantage of men like that, right? I feel like you shouldn't, like, try and shift your comment away from the subject just to focus on the hateful part of it. I feel like, you know, if you want to criticize her for that, you should at least comment underneath it, like, true, but I don't like how you're taking advantage of people, right? Because, like, by just hating on her instantly, I feel like you're taking away the importance of the message. But yeah, sorry, I just had to get that off my chest. Because guys out there will see a woman be supportive of men's mental health and be like, oh, she's doing it for attention. Oh, she's doing it for gifted subs. It's like, well, you know, I'm not the girl. I'm not the person saying all that, but you know, for all we know, maybe she's saying this to be genuine. You know, people are so quick to have a hateful mindset / opinion on somebody without actually talking to them. It's insane. But yeah, sorry, I had to rant about that real quick before we changed into the game. But yeah, they're usually just lashing out because they are only talked to when they are needed to fulfill a role, such as manual labor. Yeah, but I think this relates to what I was saying earlier in the stream as well, like before, that I feel like they're lashing out because all that pressure that they've got inside that Coke bottle is being kind of released all at once, if that makes sense. That's why they're lashing out. That's why they're so emotional and angry about, like, you know, what's being said. Which, you know, it's good to be passionate about your feelings, but I feel like you shouldn't just lash out at everybody who, like, makes you a tiny bit angry. Play Roblox! We are having a very wholesome and important talk right